The news is constantly bombarding us with stories. But what about the crimes that slip through the cracks? The silent victims, whose stories rarely make headlines, often suffer in silence, their plights unseen by the broader public. Today, we delve into these often overlooked injustices, shedding light on the hidden corners of our society where these crimes occur with alarming frequency. We must strive to bring these issues to the forefront. First, let's talk about elder abuse. It's a cruel reality, a widespread and insidious form of crime, where vulnerable seniors are exploited financially, emotionally, and even physically. This can happen at the hands of family members, caregivers, or even strangers, preying on those who are often isolated and dependent on others for their care. The victims are often isolated, making it exceedingly difficult for them to report the abuse. Their voices are silenced by fear, shame, or cognitive decline. A combination of factors that allows the abuse to continue unchecked for extended periods, causing further harm. Next, let's consider the issue of human trafficking. It's a global problem, a modern-day form of slavery, where people are forced into labor or sexual exploitation. Victims come from all walks of life, lured by false promises of a better life or kidnapped outright. Their freedom and autonomy stolen from them. Traffickers are skilled manipulators, often employing psychological tactics to control their victims. And the victims are often trapped in a cycle of fear and control, afraid to seek help. The stories of their suffering are often hidden from public view, concealed by the traffickers' efforts to keep them isolated and silent, perpetuating their exploitation. Then there's the heartbreaking reality of domestic violence. It's a crime that affects millions worldwide, a pervasive issue that knows no boundaries of age, race, or socioeconomic status. Yet it often takes place behind closed doors, hidden from the public eye. Victims may be afraid to leave their abusers or fear for their safety, often facing threats and intimidation that keep them trapped in abusive relationships. The silence surrounding domestic violence allows the cycle of abuse to continue, leaving lasting scars on victims and their families, impacting their physical, emotional, and psychological well-being. We also need to acknowledge the crimes against people with disabilities. They are often targets of various forms of abuse and neglect, facing discrimination and prejudice that further marginalizes them. Their vulnerability, stemming from physical or cognitive impairments, makes them easy targets, and their inability to communicate effectively, whether due to physical limitations or the fear of retaliation, can hinder reporting. They are often left without justice, their cries for help unheard or dismissed by those in positions of power. Finally, let's address the issue of cybercrime. With the rise of the internet, new opportunities for exploitation have emerged, creating a digital landscape where criminals can operate with relative impunity. Cyberbullying, online harassment, and financial scams can have devastating consequences, leading to emotional distress, financial ruin, and even suicide. The anonymity of the internet can make it difficult to track down perpetrators, leaving victims feeling helpless and alone, and further amplifying their sense of isolation. These victims are the silent sufferers of a digital age, their trauma often invisible to the outside world, requiring specialized support and intervention. These are just a few examples of the myriad crimes that often go unreported and unnoticed, leaving countless individuals to suffer in silence. It's time to break the silence, to shine a light on these hidden injustices, and to give voice to the voiceless. If you or someone you know is a victim of these crimes, please seek help. There are resources available, including helplines, support groups, and law enforcement agencies. Let's work together to ensure that these silent victims are heard, and that justice is served, bringing an end to the suffering and creating a safer, more just society for all.